Yo, what's up, Palm Gang? Back with another video. It's been a long time since I made a video. It's crazy. I know I've been real quiet on social media nowadays. It's because I've been busy with USA basketball. You heard me right. I play for USA basketball, which is Unionville-Sebring area. I play for the boys' varsity basketball team because I've been doing a lot of 1v1s and stuff. As you guys can tell, I've been putting highlights of me with the 1v1s and stuff. Decided to bring that to USA basketball and try to put my skill out there. Anyways, I'm going to be doing a recap of the first half of the season that we had for the first 11 games. As you guys can tell, there are 22 games, and we're already a little half over the season. I just haven't had time to make a recap of the first half yet until now. Well, let's get into that right now.
Look at the flick of their wrist. Look at the flick of their wrist. Look at the flick of their wrist. Look at the.
Anyways, the first game against Bertrand, I was hoping to be able to play, but it was my first game of being in a USA uniform, jersey, whatever you want to call it. Didn't play because it was my first game, and I had to see how things were going, so coach just wanted me to get the experience of seeing how it is on the real court instead of doing 1v1s. 1v1s is a lot more different than actual basketball, so it was different for me. I was the type of guy that always struggled to be on an actual team because I'm so used to being individual and only playing for myself. I am now actually playing for a team, and it's a lot different. So how I feel that our team did against Bertrand was not that good. We end up losing that game 57-35. It's the first game. It's not a league game, so the game didn't really matter that much, but it would have been awesome to be able to get a win, but it happens. Bertrand's not really that good of a team. They looked really, really good against us, but I feel like the team could have done better. I know it's the first game, so can't really go off you can't base your team off the first game, but I feel like the team did all right. They did get 37 points in the first game, but they allowed 57 against a Bertrand team. Bertrand was just cocky the whole game, just talking all their crap, and they backed it up, so I can't get mad about that. I mean, it happens. We got destroyed, and that's all I can say about that.
The 100 go. Look at the flick of their wrist. Look at the flick of their wrist. Look at the flick of their wrist. Look at the flick of their.
The next game that we had was against Harbor Beach. I did not go to that game because I was sick and had a really bad illness. It was right after the game that the girls played Harbor Beach, which USA ended up getting a buzzer beater layup to win that game. Congrats to them for that. But I was hoping for USA to go off of that energy after the girls beating Harbor Beach. The boys, they did great, I heard. I wasn't there, so I can't really judge anything about the Harbor Beach game. We end up losing 47-35, I think, if I can remember what the score was. I heard from a couple people that USA was doing all right. They were doing good. Sadly, made us drop to 0-2 against the Harbor Beach team that was also struggling. They lost their first game and then got their first win against USA. Like I said, I can't be saying much about that. I wasn't there, so I can't say nothing. So, yep, we end up losing to Harbor Beach 37-35, I think. But can't say much about that one. I wasn't there, so we fell to 0-2 against Harbor Beach.
Look at the flick of that wrist. Look at the flick of that wrist. Look at the flick of that wrist.
Then our next game, we played Marlette, which was another game I was not at because I was still sick, which was another home game for USA against Marlette. I think the final score was 33-30, which was another loss. So we dropped to 0-3 against Marlette. Apparently, USA, our team, had the lead for a while and was actually winning that game. And it ended up not going our way in the end. Marlette ended up taking the 33-30 win. I guess the boys were doing good enough to keep it a close game. Should have won the game, but it happens. I guess I can't really say much about that one either. I wasn't there. And it would have been awesome to get a win against Marlette. But can't say much because I wasn't there. So that's all I got to say about that one.
Just don't doubt me, boy. Just don't doubt me.
All of these fake MCs been rocking.
Then our next game was supposed to be against Ubley, but that game ended up getting canceled and postponed later into the season. They ended up having illness, too much sickness on their team. So our actual next game was against a really, really good Kingston team. We ended up losing that game 59-35 or something like that. I don't remember the exact score, but I was supposed to play that game, but didn't because I was still sick. I also had a bad mindset, so it probably would have been a bad idea for me to play that game either way. But apparently, we were getting some good feedback that we played Kingston really well, even though we still end up losing by over 20 points. In my opinion, the boys did very well. I was there watching that game. This was at Kingston, by the way. I mean, I feel like the boys could have played better, but, like, again, I can't say nothing. I wasn't in the game. Yes, I was there watching, but that's not enough for me to judge my team, or my teammates, I mean. So, sucks. We dropped to 0-4. Not a really good sign, but again, it's not a league game. None of the games we played so far for the first 4 games were not a league game. So this 0-4 start still doesn't matter.
Look at the flick of that wrist. Look at the flick of that wrist. Look at the flick of that wrist. Look at the flick.
All right. Then our next game was at Garber in Bay City, or Essexville, my bad. Yeah, we end up losing that game 69-27. That is not a good look. Once again, it's not a league game. Game doesn't matter. Yeah, we dropped to 0-5 with this loss, but it's not a league game. Doesn't affect us. Sorry if I'm shaking a little bit. It's a little cold out here, so a little little off topic there. But we end up losing 69-27 against Garber. Not a good look to get blown out by 42 points. It also doesn't help because this was the first game I played. I went to this game not thinking I was playing. Coach caught me a little off guard, and I shot 0 for 2 from 3. Youch. Not a good look for me for my first game. The thing is, both of those 3 should have went in, but it happens. We have games like these all the time. Everyone has games like this where they can't make a shot. It happens. Like, again, can't really say much because it was just a game that we were just struggling in, and I didn't get any points either. No rebounds, no assists. Turned over the ball a couple times, and I just couldn't get anything going. So I can't blame the team. It happens. We end up losing 69-27 once again, which we dropped to 0-5. Not good.
Look at the flick of their wrist. 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 Look at the.
Then our next game was against Sandusky. Oh my God. When we were going to this game, I was so pumped up, just so confident that we were going to win this game. But then we went into this game just not there. We lost 50-38, I'm pretty sure. I was thinking I was going to have more playing time. The game was close. The coach was trying to keep in the players that were doing good, like our starters and stuff. The coach only gave me one play, which was a defensive stop, which they did not score on. Thank God. That would not have been a good sign for me. Got the defensive stop to end the third quarter, I think. Congrats to Sandusky. You beat an 0-5 team. Made us go an 0-6. A little cocky at the end when they won, but it happens. You get excited for a win. Once again, was not a league game, so it doesn't matter. We dropped to 0-6. It was a pretty good game to watch and be there for. I'll give Sandusky their credit for that. Good game.
I woke up feeling like I need 100 gold. Look at the flick of their wrist. Look at the flick of their wrist. Look at the flick of their wrist.
Then our next game was against a really, really good Cass City team. I will always give Cass City credit for how good they are doing this season. They are tied with Bad Axe with the best record in our league, and I'll give them credit for that. Or give them credit for that. Okay. Anyways, Cass City was the first team I scored on. I shot 1 for 5 from 3, ending with 3 points in a 68-24 loss, making us lose our first league game, starting 0-1 in a league and 0-7 overall. This game actually did matter, so it kind of sucks that we lost this game. Can't really do much against a really good Cass City team while we are a struggling USA team. I was happy that I scored for the first time for USA, but kind of sucks. We start 0-7, or we drop to 0-7 against a really good Cass City team when they only had one loss. So what do you expect? Their only loss was against Bad Axe, which they lost 70-61, I think. But then came back and bite us in the butt and beat us 68-24 for a bounce back win. So I ended up getting 3 points in this game with a 3-pointer, thanks to Michael for the pass and then the screen to get me a wide open 3.
The flick of that wrist. Look at 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 the.
This game's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. Well, we went into the Caro school to play Caro, obviously. I had so much confidence that we were going to beat them, just to get proved wrong and make myself look like an idiot. That first quarter was bad. I think we were down 29-2 at the end of the first quarter. That is terrible. Only to score 2 points in the first quarter and allowed 29 points. We ended up losing that game 72-33 overall, with me shooting 0 for 2 for 3, just like I did against Garber. I can't say nothing because I didn't do good either. God damn. Friggin' trucks being loud tonight, or this morning. That's another league game that we lost. So it drops us to 0-2 in the league and 0-8 overall. Not a good sign for USA right there. Can't say much because I didn't do good either. And I went into that game overconfident and did not back it up, which kind of sucks. 0-8 with a 72-33 loss against Caro. Just embarrassing. An embarrassing loss right there. But I shot 0 for 2, so I can't really say much about that.
I woke up feeling like I was on the moon. I woke up feeling like I need 100 gold. Look at the flick of that wrist. Look at the flick of that wrist. Look at the flick of that.
Then we played Ubley. USA versus Ubley. Yeah. Everybody was saying we were going to get destroyed because we apparently always struggle against Ubley no matter if we're good or bad. Well, we did end up losing against Ubley. It was 58-36. I mean, we did really, really good against Ubley in the beginning. Ubley ended up pulling away at the end. Kind of sucks. Meaning we dropped to 0-9. Once again, wasn't a league game. So, game still didn't really matter that much. I ended up shooting 100% in that game. Shot 1 for 1 from 3. I had a good game, even though I only got 1 shot. I mean, hey, I made the shot. Another 3 points. I was happy. I wish it was a win though, but can't beg. I can have high hopes, but can't complain. It was a good game against Ubley. My teammates had a good game. I'll give them that. They had a really good game against Ubley. It's just Ubley just outplayed us, and that's all I can say about that. Then our next game.
Look at the flick of that wrist. Look at the flick of that wrist. Look at the flick of that wrist. Look at the flick of that wrist.
Yeah, our next game. I said that the Carroll game haunts me. Yeah. This game actually gets me a little upset, but I can't get too upset because I shot 0 for 2 in this game against Vassar. We went into the fourth quarter. I think we were up by 10 against Vassar in the fourth quarter, which we ended up choking that. We ended up losing 57-53, pretty sure. Things got heated after the game with a couple players, but stuff happens. Vassar just outplayed us in the fourth quarter. End up coming back from a 10-point deficit and end up beating us by 4. That's another league game that we lost right there, making us 0 for either 0 for 3 or 0 for 4 because Caro, Cass City, I don't remember what it was, but we ended up losing that game 57-53. I shot 0 for 2 once again. No, it wasn't 0 for 2, it was 0 for 1. Once again, I was scoreless, and I can't complain because I feel like if I would have made the 3, I would have changed the momentum, and we probably would have got the win. I feel like I'm the one that killed the momentum, which kind of sucks for me, but the game's in the past. We get to play them again on the 10th. And hopefully we can beat them on our home court. And our last and final game of the first half season.
Why, oh why do you feel the way you feel about me?
Just don't doubt me, boy. Just don't doubt me.
All of these fake MCs been rocking mics without.
We got the Lakers. I have a good friend that goes to Lakers who plays on JV. He didn't play much, but their JV's team, his JV teammates end up getting the victory over our JV. Congrats to him for that. Anyways, we played Lakers better than we expected. We ended up losing that game 58-41. I had a shocking play that caught everybody in that gym. Just caught everyone off guard. Ended up getting a steal, then a fast break, and made the layup. I was so happy I got that. But I wish I could have done that with us winning. And after that game, we ended up falling to 0-11. Kind of sucks. But I feel like we're going to have a better second half. Hope we can get our best player, Landon Bursig, back out in the court. And hopefully I can start performing better in the second half of the season. Got a total of 8 points, 1 offensive rebound, and 1 steal, and a bunch of turnovers. I wouldn't say a bunch of turnovers, but too many turnovers, I would say that. All I can say, I have not been scored on yet this season. But I'm not doing much scoring either, so I can't be really proud of that. But we're 0-11 for the first half of the season. And wish us luck for the second half. Hopefully we can get some victories. Anyways, that is my recap of the first half of the season. And wish us luck. Hope you guys have a great day and a great night. Peace.